Volume 3, Number 2. A special meeting was conducted today as there's going to be a special announcement. Okay, everybody, thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody being here. Okay, thank you for being here. Okay, thank you again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your participation. I appreciate all of you being here. As you know, the success of last Friday night was a big event as the applause of everybody was in the room. Everybody was happy to hear of the event. So, of course, you know, we have a special speaker. And of those of you who know the special speaker that's going to be here today is none other than Miss Jackson. So I just want to thank everybody for being here, especially as the crowd. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Miss Jackson is going to take the stage. Thank you. All right. Miss Jackson, thank you for being here on such a timely notice. I appreciate you so much, everybody, for being here. We raised over $110,000 on Friday night with donations that poured in, including donations that were also, they came in to the Family Resource Center. Thank you so much to all of you who attended and also assisted. Thank you to all of you who volunteered. Thank you for everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. Yeah, it was a great event. And because of all of your support and your donations that you saw come in with the help of the community and the local media, we had brought attention to the help and support of the needy children in our region. This was not just because of our work alone, but the help and support of the community. And that because alone brought attention to the needy children in our region. So this is a major, major development as it's coming in. There's still donations coming in as we speak. Thank you again for being there to support the children. And again, thank you again for giving me the time to speak on this very important event. And as the crowd had been applauding Miss Jackson, They brought in so many people from around the community to come to the main office outdoor event where there was an outdoor tent. They got to have a small catered event where there was people allowed to enjoy some food. It was an outdoor and indoor event. It was a special event because of all the money that was raised. They were able to have food in a small venue there at that event. Grace and the children were there as well as Julie and her child, Michael and Jennifer. So many people were there just to attend this special speaking event. It was so prompt, too, because of the donation and the amount of support that was brought in. So this brought attention to not only the children in need, but Smithton Motor Rentals for being sponsors of the event. Newspapers and the local TV station were astounded at the amount of donations that were pouring into the Family Resource Center that Miss Jackson was interviewed again. And the story broke that this indeed was sponsored by Smithton Motor Rentals. So they spoke to Michael in an interview in his office. Michael's office was lit up with cameras and lighting. Wow, said Bethany. I can't believe Michael's a local hero for what he's done to help bring attention to the needy children in this area. As Michael was interviewed by the local media, Michael was bringing attention to the needy children in the area. There's a lot of children in the Ozarks that are in need because of the drug epidemic in the area. A lot of children go abandoned and neglected, especially because of the drug epidemic. So this brings also attention to the drug epidemic in the region. So obviously there's more than just the needy children in the area, but the drugs and the epidemic itself, which also brings attention to what the police have been talking about. So the support is widespread from the local police department as well, as local police and the security detail are very proud of this event. It brings together the community as a whole to help the needy children. This is a very special event as teddy bears were given to the children at the local shelters and programs, and toys were bought for the kids at a local drive. Other generous contributions from other sponsors, potential sponsors, were also giving support to Smithton Motors and Rentals. This really brought other potential sponsors into the fold. As things were wrapping up for the end of the day, everybody was so happy at the results. Michael was going to have a meeting on Tuesday to find out what exactly this did for the company itself on Tuesday's report, but it was most important how this would impact Smithton Motor Rentals and also the company as a whole. Was this going to be a positive step forward for the company? Of course, naturally it was. But most importantly, what was important was the kids, how this impacted the children in their area and region. Miss Jackson was leaving for the day, and Miss Jackson said to Michael, "You have done something that is so great, and you don't even know the impact this is going to have on the children in our area." And Michael says, "I know because we have children ourselves, and we know how important this issue is. We know the drug epidemic is the root cause of a lot of the problems that children are facing today, including child abuse. So we know this is going to have a ripple effect. When we do something positive for the children, this brings attention to those issues." "It's exactly right," Miss Jackson said. As Miss Jackson was getting in her car, she reached into her car and then jumped back out and hugged Michael. Michael, you mean so much to the kids. You make such a difference. And hugged him and got in her car. Thank you, Michael, as she drove away. And Michael said, wow, this is so great. As Grace had already left for the day because she had to get the kids to bed, she told Michael before she left how grateful she was that she was a part of something very special. Bailey was so grateful too. She was so happy to be able to attend such a wonderful event. The kids were all happy. Of course, this was the week of the All-Star game, so this was a big event for the week of the All-Star game. Oh, wow, said Vanessa. This was so huge. It was an incredible event, said Michael. Wow, well, we really put in our 8 hours, didn't we? We certainly did. It was the best day at work, too. It was an easy day. The easiest Monday I can remember, said Cindy. Yeah, so did Harrison. Not a hard day at all. They say a hard day's work, right? This was a great day at work. Sure was. I'll see you later, everybody, said Harrison. We'll see you later, as Cindy and both Vanessa left for the day. It was almost closing time as Mike Conley said, hey, listen, I want to clear up some confusion. I didn't ask those girls out. I want to clear up confusion about my status. I've been divorced for a long time. I don't know what those girls were saying about me, but I want to tell you I've been divorced for a long time. I think they got me confused with Mike Walker. Mike Walker is the one that they were interested in. Oh, I guess they were talking about Mike Walker. Yeah, when Mike Walker was here, they went out with Mike Walker. They got me confused because I'm new here. Oh, okay. So they were talking about Mike Walker, not you? Yeah, they were talking about the other security guard. I just got here and I was the subject of a lot of the confusion. Oh, they were talking about Mike, and your name is Mike. And yeah, I heard some chatter about it. I heard some gossip, and I just wanted to clear up the gossip. Okay, sorry about that. I heard that too. Yeah, because I've been divorced for a long time, and I have two kids too. I just wanted to make sure that there was no confusion between me and him because Mike Walker is kind of a, I don't know what you could call him, but he's kind of a womanizer, if you call it that. Oh, really? Well, that's just the way I see it. But that's just my personal opinion. I wouldn't ask those girls out anyway. I just want you to know my personal opinion. I already have a girlfriend. Oh, really? You do? Yeah. And she doesn't work here. And I wouldn't date a girl at work, personally. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That clears up a lot of things. Thank you for clearing that up for me, said Mike Smithton. By the way, how did you like today's event? That was a great event. I support what you're doing. That's great. Okay, well, I'm going to close up for the day. Okay, you'll be the last one out, Mike Smithton. Everybody else is left for the day. Is the janitor done for the day? Yeah, he just left. Okay, so you're the last one out. Okay, thank you for clearing that up, by the way. I needed to know the truth about what was going on. Good. Okay, let's close up. Lights out, and that's it for the day. The security cameras are on? Yeah, the security cameras are on. Okay, good enough. Okay, as Mike Smithton walks out the back door, they lock up for the night. Michael Conley has been the subject of a lot of controversy, and they cleared it up the next day at work. Mike got home and cleared it up with his wife about some of the confusion, as Mike had dinner and rested the rest of the night. The kids were getting ready for the All-Star game, and that was the big subject of the night's conversation as they were getting ready for bed. They had dinner already, so Mike came home late from work that night. They really were so proud of Mike, Bailey came up to Mike before bedtime. Bailey said to Mike, "Can I get a hug, please?" Aw, Bailey, sure you can. Thank you for doing so much for kids like me. You're welcome, Bailey. How's therapy going, Bailey? Bailey said it's going really good. Have you seen Miss Jackson? Yeah, I spend a lot of time with Miss Jackson at the Family Resource Center. I'm told I have to go to counseling as long as I'm still in the early process of the adoption. Yeah, you have to listen to what the judge says. Okay, get ready for bed, Bailey, okay? All right, do you have your pajamas on? No, not yet. All right, get in your pajamas and get ready for bed, okay? Did you say your bedtime prayers? Yes, I did. All right. All right, get ready for bed and I'll be in to tuck you in, okay? All right. So, mom and grandpa came in to tuck Bailey in. We love you, Bailey, said Grandma and Grandpa. Love you too, Grandma and Grandpa. Are you okay, Bailey? Yeah, I'm good. I have everything I could ever want and need here at home. I love my new home. It's been so comfortable. I have the most comfortable bed. I have everything I need. I got my teddy bear and my baby dolls. It's everything a girl could want. Thank you so much for providing me so much. You can thank your mom and dad for that. Yeah, they have been such great parents to me. They are everything to me. Aw, Bailey, as Grace and Michael overhear this, they are filled with such joy. They walk in the door and they said, Bailey, we love you. We've become we've come to love you so much, Bailey. It's taken us time to adjust, hasn't it? Yeah, but we've gotten through all that, said Bailey. There's a lot to learn about life. I got to spend time with Miss Yokoshoto, and she showed me the rose garden and the Japanese tea house, and I love it down there. That's where I want to dance. Well, we'll enroll you into dance class this week, too. Oh, good. I want to go to jazz and ballet, too. Okay, sounds good. We'll get that ready. School starts soon, so we'll get you started. Oh, great. That would be so awesome. Okay, get some sleep. Good night, Bailey. Good night. As Bailey went to sleep, the other kids, they already said their good night prayers and hugs and kisses. Miss Yokoshona just closed the door in Jeni's room. We didn't even have a chance to say goodnight to Jeni. She's already asleep. Aw, I'm sorry. But Elijah was still up. So they went into Elijah's room. Hey, Elijah, you ready for the All-Star game? Sure am, Dad. What do you think? Yep, we're ready. We're ready for this game. Are you doing your conditioning and exercise and stretching? Yep, Dad, I'm ready. Okay, keep practicing and get ready for your game. It's this Saturday. Remember, Dad. I know it's at 3 o'clock. Why did they make it for 3 o'clock? Well, they might make it for like early in the morning, I think, because of the weather. We have to stay posted for a text message, so be sure to pay attention. Okay, said Dad. They might make it for early in the morning because of the weather. Okay, son. Good night. I love you. Did you say your bedtime prayers? Yes, I did, Dad. All right, good night, Elijah. Grace says, good night. I love you. As they went to bed and Grandma and Grandpa took the guest room downstairs, everything was well and good. Of course, Tuesday's report was coming quickly. Oh boy. Michael wakes up early in the morning to get ready for Tuesday's report as he heads down to Hollister at 1 o'clock. He doesn't want to miss a beat, but he has to go to the main office early in the mornings before he goes to the 1 o'clock appointment. So he heads down to the main office. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Hi, Mike. Hi, how's everything? Everything's good. I'm glad we had that talk. I'm going to straighten everything out today. Good. Thank you for straightening everything out for me. So he goes in to talk to Bethany and he talks to other staff members about the issues that they were addressing. And they wanted to address the gossip. So Michael has a private conversation with Bethany with nobody in the office. Hey, Bethany, can I talk to you real quick? Yeah. Were you talking about Mike Walker or Mike Conley? I was talking about Mike Walker. Oh, okay. You know he no longer works at this office. Oh, okay. I thought he was working on a different rotation. You know Mike Conley's the new security guard now. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought he was working part time here. Oh, well, Mike Conley's the new security guard here, so you have no problems. Mike Walker's at a new location. Oh, okay, so he doesn't work here anymore? No, he doesn't. Oh, that's a relief. I think you got it confused because Mike Conley addressed the issue with me about the gossip, that he was being the subject of a lot of controversy, and he wanted to clear it up, so he cleared it up with me. Oh, he did. He was the one that was being blamed for it, and he addressed it to me last night. He thought that he was involved in this, and he thought his name was being brought up, and there was some confusion because his name is Mike too. Oh, really? I'm so sorry if there was any misunderstanding. No, it was Mike Walker, not Mike Conley. Okay, well, it can't happen like that because we don't want to mix anybody up because Mike Conley has a girlfriend and it doesn't want to cause any problems at work. Okay, I'm sorry if there was any confusion, but it was Mike Walker. Mike Walker is not known for his best choices in women. Besides, Mike Conley said he wouldn't date anybody at work anyway. Oh, that's good. At least he's a good guy. Yeah, he is. You can talk to him about it later if you want to. He said he was comfortable with talking about it. He just doesn't want to be involved in any work related issues. He keeps his work separate, basically. Okay, good. I'll be sure to mention to him if I ever have the comfort level to talk to him about it. That's if you feel comfortable talking about it, but he's not going to pay any attention to that issue. Okay, if there's anybody else that has any issues with Mike Walker, I'm going to address Mike Walker myself personally because I have to go down to the Hollister location. Okay, all right, so I'm headed down to Hollister and I'll be down there today. Okay, thank you. Listen, you stay behind here and do some office duties here while I'm down at the Hollister meeting. As Mike heads down to the Hollister meeting, it's very imperative to be there on time. As Mike goes down to the office, he sees Mike, it's going to conduct a meeting. Mike Carrington is going to conduct a meeting in a few minutes, so he's there just in time. Hi, everybody. As you know, the outcome of the meeting was such a success of the fundraiser. And as you know, we have done so well last week that we're still waiting for the numbers to come in. So as we wait for the numbers to come in, we'll address that. But right now, I just want to tell you, everybody, your paychecks will be in Friday after 2 o'clock p.m. If you have any concerns or questions, contact HR. And that's it for the meeting, but we're still waiting for the numbers to come in. Oh, that's great. Congratulations on a job well done. For those who volunteered, thank you for volunteering at the fundraiser. And that's it for the meeting. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. As Michael and Mike talk to each other for a few minutes before the meeting wraps up. Hey, that was such a successful fundraiser. It sure was. I'm so grateful. The numbers were great. Everything was great. We still haven't gotten all the numbers in yet. We should have them in by Thursday. So if you want to be at the meeting on Thursday, I should have the numbers by then. Okay, sounds good. All right, I'll see you at Thursday's meeting, says Mike Carrington. I'll be there. Okay, great. We'll see you then. As Mike and Mike Carrington go their separate ways, Michael goes up to the main office to see what the numbers look like. After all, the numbers should be in by Thursday's report.